А теперь я покажу тебе, что такое битва настоящих вампиров.
Sick of this other bunch of creeping broke with the mystic style. Smoking on whatever, been a junkie since I was a child. Every time I think of death, I start to go and crack a smile. Never gave no fuck about this life, and that's me keeping it mild. Killer gorilla maniac with the ashes on my blunt. The police keep piling where they at. Bury them in front of the lawn. The scarecrow with silent weapons. I pull the trigger and disperse the bodies. Get dumped in acid so they have no need of a hearse.
What is that hatchet?
Christ risen, listen to the sixes, tippy crucifix, missing
I guess. He knows there's somebody here inside.
Cadillac, big cataract, long black and chap. Should've been the captain of the lagging in passion. Getting cash out, bitch, I'm lagging. You plastic recyclable and everlasting.
No bamboozle, but instead Quentin will be making this pallet. He's just gonna hold this corner, maybe expecting Quentin to go for the vault, but now Hitbox is going for the windows. Unfortunately not be able to make it, instead taking it down here at this new tile. We're gonna be seeing Rocket very close, still trying to pressure this gen, but unfortunately I do think most likely be seeing a hook right next to this gen very shortly, and I believe that Wonder is be able to guard this gen very well.
Guarding the gen with Call of Brian and the hook as well would be one really good situation. Now you're gonna be able to have the power as well. However, he's not picking the gen yet, not so far. He's just looking around to see which gen popped, to gain some more information about the survivors, where they can be and where they can work. I don't think he's gonna camp this, knowing that he has really tight win condition and his power as well, just lurking around, trying to find somebody off position. It seems like the bot side, it's also a really big dead zone. The RNG is not really willing to root for the survivors now, still camping with the power.
Yeah, Wonder just trying to secure the second stage onto Hitboxes here. Quentin is Hitboxes. I'm very confused why he's playing Quentin, but more power to him. He's gonna be very strong on that Quentin. We'll be seeing most likely the second stage coming through very shortly here for Wonder. Wonder just staying around the sook, very content with just, you know, relaxing around this area with this power, making sure that these survivors cannot get this unlock whatsoever. Wonder making sure that Quentin goes all the way to the second stage, and there we go, second stage of the match. We see now Wonder making his way towards the left side of the map. Is not going to hear any generators over here. Is instead gonna be finding Daimao rotating for this unhook, and that is a huge find for Wonder in this situation, as now he prevents the unhook entirely. Wonder is still just going to continue to camp this, does have the 3-gen around this hook, so honestly this is not a bad decision whatsoever from Wonder, as this is going to mean a lot of control later on when Wonder has a 3v1 and a 3-gen setup. We see Daimao trying to get progress on this generator. However, now he's making his way over here, so I'd anticipate maybe even the survivors of Team Oboy are trying to go for this unhook. We see Wonder popping his power now. It's just going to be lurking around this hook, not trying to allow any unhook to happen. We see more scratch marks all over to the left. We see I believe that is Rocket over there, and Daimao still trying to bait him over, but is not able to. Wonder just staying right in front of this hook, not wanting to allow any sort of unhook to happen, is now going to be using his power. We're going to be seeing the next chase happen onto Rocket with an excellent stun onto Wonder, not giving any sort of insta down for Wonder whatsoever. Instead, Wonder making his way back towards the shack is going to find Daimao here, most likely. In Daimao, a little bit of blood around here, maybe even a sprint burst ready to be used by Daimao, but Daimao with an excellent prediction is going to double back around the side. The firecracker comes through, not able to blind, however, and now we see the locker play come through from Wonder, and Wonder will be taking the grab. However, it will not without another gen gen popping off in the distance. So we are now at 1 gen remaining. A very tightly knit 3 gen. This is going to be a very, very interesting gen to watch.
Really good job by Dalmau prolonging the chase so long, so the other servers procced another generator. Now we found ourselves with only one hook, three generators, one generator left. The generators are split all around the map, so he's not really able to patrol any certain area. He's not really able to hold the hook. He has to go and to use his power if he wants to complete his win condition. However, this is not that hard to do. It seems like he already seen a survivor over here inside the jungle gym. Maybe he'll be able to down him really fast, maybe going for a slug if the survivor is doing some misplay and not forcing a locker and allowing him to slug. Here comes the forcing locker, not allowing to slug. Prolonging the match for a bit. Let's see how good is this gonna go.
Yeah, we see Ace immediately hopping that locker, not wanting to allow any sort of slug to come through from Wonder. And this is now the 5th stage of the game. 6 more stages left to go to tie things up here. And Wonder, with an excellent 3 gen setup around here, his power has returned to him, and now he is able to camp once again. However, now the survivors of Team Oboy are in such a difficult situation, right? Because they have to pressure this 3 gen, but the Oni with his power and a hook right in the middle is not going to be able to give them too much of an opportunity to. However, we do now see a little bit of progress on this gen. Wonder taking his sweet time, going for the COB eruptions on these generators, just trying to apply it to as many gens as humanly possible. Now getting rid of resources, making this 3 gen a complete dead zone. Now we're gonna be seeing the power pop though, and that is none other than Daimao going for this unhook. We see the unhook coming through before Wonder is able to get there, and if they can prevent this down, that would be huge, but they are not able to. Daimao taking another down here, or Wonder this time going for the instant pickup. Now Daimao will be hooked even closer to the center of this 3 gen, and we're gonna be seeing another hook at this hill. This is the 6th stage of the game. Second hook now onto Daimao, and we're gonna be seeing a lot more blood ready to be picked up by Wonder. Wonder with just so much control over this game right now. Wonder making his way over to the right side of the map. We're gonna be seeing a little bit of progress on that gen. The survivors of Team Boy are stuck in such a difficult situation. Now Wonder going into his power, not wanting to stop any of the pressure that's happening right now. We see a lot of progress on this gen, immediately applying the COB eruption, and Rocket will most likely be in the next chase of the game. No, Wonder instead opting to go towards the shack here. Not going to see any sort of progress on this gen. Is instead going to make his way back towards the hook and circling back. Now Rocket in the next chase of the game with a pallet ready to be used. The pallet is immediately dropped, and Wonder going to be missing the hit on this pallet. Wonder making his way back towards the hook now, not wanting to take the chase with Rocket, applying the COB once again, but now Wonder is slowly trickling out of his power. However, the other thing that is also trickling out very slowly is Daimao's hook timer. We see it going lower and lower and lower, and the only person who can get it at this point is Ace, and Ace is mostly going to find himself on the ground very soon. We see the grab come through onto Ace. I'm unsure whether or not Rocky will be able to reach this hook in time. He is not. Daimao will die on that hook, and Ace is going to get hooked. Rocket, now it is all up to you to get this escape and maybe even secure the win for your team. But at this point, I think it is too late.
It is too late for a save. Now the only potential play would be a hatch play over here. However, knowing that they're both near the shack, everything is gonna be quite hard to realize, because Oni knows about the hatch play. He's just gonna zone the area, make sure he's not over here. He's just gonna probably close the hatch instantly and hope for some good RNG gates. Picking a bit, seeing if Rocket is near, seeing he's not it. I think he sees him. Not closing the hatch though. I think he's thinking about what should be the next move.
Yeah, I wonder, just taking his sweet time here, not wanting to immediately close the hatch, is just trying to think of his next move, as you said. However, there's still the element of the power on the left side. I believe Rocket most likely just camping a gate right now, ready to get on it whenever he needs to. Yeah, pretty much across the map here. So Rocket is able to get on the gate immediately. Wonder instead just wanting to stay around this hatch and is not going to close it. However, I am pretty sure there are rules in place, so Wonder will have to close it sooner rather than later. here. I believe right now what he's trying to do, however, is he's trying to wait for his power to creep up slowly so that he can get a much easier time getting his power later on. We of course have the blood orbs to our left, so Wonder just trying to take as much time as possible before closing this hatch so that way he can get his power as quickly as humanly possible. Wonder still around this hatch right now is going to be taking his time waiting for it to slowly creep up. We're at 80% of the power, but Wonder still wants to take more time. Of course, the passive recharge rate is very, very slow, so Wonder obviously deciding he wants to take this time to really work its way out, especially considering Rocket does not have a wake-up actually.
Ты из какой преисподней вылез?
Я всего-то отстрелил тебе парочку ног. Давай, призови своих зверей. Вызывай свою звероформу. Восстанавливай ноги и вставай. Ночь еще молода. Скорей, скорей, скорей! Скорей, скорей! Веселье только началось. Скорей, скорей!
Ты чудовище!
Понятно. Ты такой же, как остальные. Жалкий, бесполезный комок плоти.
Пошел ты! Хелсингом прихвости! Вампир, опустившийся до служения английской церкви!
Молчать! Кусок дерьма, вот кто ты был. А скоро будешь куском собачьего дерьма. Теперь я знаю, насколько слаб тот, кто наверху. Хотя, кажется, им он доставил неприятностей.